Yo, excuse me. I cleared my throat before talking and apparently it didn't work. Yo, so folks, we're here kicking off another stream. More the Bazaar today and tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're actually going to jump into rank. Today, I haven't played in a few days, so I wanted to kind of clear my mind of all the terrible losing I was doing. And then jump back into it, a little fresh start. I mean, I didn't play off stream at all or anything, so get rid of the bad juju, get some good juju going. Hopefully we'll be able to get some wins, and then tomorrow with the tickets I've got, we'll play some ranked, hopefully. But yeah, hope everyone had a good Christmas. If you celebrate and whatnot, I obviously decided not to stream on Christmas, and Thursdays I don't stream. I mean, I did nothing. I just sat at home. You know, called family members, wish him happy birthday. Just continuing to recover my ankle, which is doing a lot better now. Tuesday, I go back in to see the doctor. Hopefully, he'll just say. I mean, he already told me like about now I can stop wearing the boot full time. I can just wear a smaller brace. I'm still like wearing the boot while like I'm sitting here, but wearing it less. And then obviously, if I have to walk around, I'll use it. But we'll see what he has to say. I know I'll get some fresh X-rays. Pain's like pretty much gone. Still don't have like full motion in my foot, but we'll see how that works out. Yeah, I don't really have much to like talk about before because there's not really much going on. Nothing really changes with other stuff during Christmas. Still sorting out some new phone issues where my number ported over, but it's still like some stuff still goes to the old phone. When I reach out to Verizon today, like, well, I'll just give it a few more days and we'll see what happens. That's not how that works. Either it ported or it didn't. And they're like, well, maybe the other company didn't release it. I'm like, no, if they didn't release it at all, then how would it be working partially? So it's like a whole thing. Verizon's going to try to passively say, well, you know, in a week from now, if it's still not working, we'll investigate it. Like, oh, sure. I guess I'll just, like, the only thing that's annoying, like, I don't know if I'm missing calls because I turned the other phone off. So if someone calls that, I wouldn't know. I do know, like, if I have like a two-factor authentication thing that pops up with a text, and I don't get the code, I turn on my old phone and text it over there. But it's only certain things that seem to be going over there. And it seems to be only definitely be automated stuff. So who knows? Maybe it's like systems have to update. Let's go ahead. That is showing correctly. We'll put ourselves in the corner here. Kill the background music. Let me turn on the game music. I think we're just gonna play a couple Pygmalion runs to start. Maybe do Vanessa or so. Like ranked, I don't know which one I'm gonna do. I feel like Vanessa's probably better than Pygmalion, depending on what you start with.
My people lack ambition.
Let's try Pygmalion. I mean, Duel is obviously the way to go. You can get the Monitor Lizard and a few things to go with it. But I really don't want to play Duely. But Pygmalion, it always feels like if you don't get a good item on your first draw, you're kind of stuck for a bit. So let's see what we got. Yeah, none of these are really ideal. None of them are scale. I mean, this is technically scaling, but like I'm not gonna use a. There's no like brass knuckle build. Well, I mean, it does double damage, but it's super slow. Obviously, the hatchet's just there for the spare coin. I guess we'll take the model ship.
Hi, I'm Quicksilver, Master Merchant or something.
Yikes! This is a not weird thing. I'm just gonna re-roll it. I could buy the yo-yo, but the yo-yo like doesn't sync at all with that.
Losing is
I'm just like I.
gotta stop saying that.
No, I'm not gonna like. Obviously, you can turn that around depending on what you get, but that is just not fun to try to start off with and play with. mean, I could have taken the healing bird and like just survived like the first thing and see where we go from there. And like maybe gotten silk and try to do like a weird shield build. Not necessarily a weird build. It would have been like hunting for, you know, spiky shield or whatever. All right. Well, yeah. This is much better in terms of like Silver Beast of Burden's a pretty good start. You can also do a crazy thing with golf clubs. But we'll just start off the day. Ignore that other run and just do a nice Beast of Burden thing here.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Of course, now we expect you should go with that other build we would have just had.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Both pretty slow. We'll leave that on just for a little bit of shield, but it was just to buy them to get. I'm just gonna buy this too.
Some more stories. Then come back and tell me.
No, like none of this mattered. Like there wasn't anything I necessarily wanted from any of those. I don't think like any of the banana bell stuff would have been useful. Well, the fact this being buy any item, so like whatever I get here, as long as it's not the skill, is another 20 damage. Obviously, what we want to get is stuff to speed this up.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
I probably should sell those actually, because now I can't buy anything. Well, I made a little bit of money.
You have to ask the price. You can't afford it. You're a smart one for your size. Tell everyone you got it here.
I mean, I don't need this damage. I don't need the shielding's not gonna matter. We're just gonna throw the marbles out to at least do a little bit of slow. I mean, a day one dually certainly can't be online yet, right?
I'm huge.
Okay, he is leveled up. He's got a bunch of shielding that... Is it so fast and scaling that I'm not gonna be able to beat him? I think so. I mean, that's an insane day one build. Like, I put 80 extra damage on this Beast of Burden and still lost. Totally gets online day one.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything.
Come on in. Let's chat.
When you buy items, so like getting spare change doesn't matter. When we level up, I want to throw in, I guess, these two just to get marbles going faster. I guess Tusked Helm technically triggers more than well, no, not necessarily, because Yo-Yo will trigger off of the marbles going too. So we can sell these. I think I can sell the spiky shield pretty for sure. I don't think we're gonna take that because we get the money back.
Say goodbye.
I guess we take that for now
Work out for you.
because it'll give us a little bit of stuff and hopefully like pay for itself eventually. We'll save the rest of our money for right now. Guess I'll just take 7 gold. And then we want to throw this here and this here.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more. Nufo teaches stillness. I
mean,
prefer
upgrading this
action.
doesn't really do anything, but buying it does, I assume, so do that. I don't think we have any use for the golf clubs, but selling them to reroll and buy one more thing, probably not that important. Now, Coveted Sleeve could be pretty useful here.
Not tasty, but you try.
The Shadow Cloak on the Beast of Burden isn't great. The Grindstone's better. I mean, what I should be looking for is survivability that lets me stay alive long enough for Beast of Burden to keep going off.
You seem like a nice person.
I mean, that's less than ideal. I mean, it's a little bit of extra money, but... Okay, there's a couple good non-weapons we could really utilize here. We're not using properties. I'm gonna re-roll rather than buy to have the thing. I definitely want the marble upgrade.
Moving up in the world.
Specifically smalls, this is any adjacent charges it. Charging it fires that off, so when I level up, that ATM's worthwhile. I can, if I buy and sell this,
I'm so glad we could
it's
share
smarter to
this
hang on to it to get more value, but it's just getting the Beast of Burden up is the whole point right now.
Our energy's resonating.
Now, obviously, I have no money, so we'll take a abandoned chest to get some money and XP. So I guess an item would have leveled me up more. I did not get survivability until I put the ATM out there, which I don't want to do yet because it's 2 shielding a second. Maybe we can win this fight, maybe we can't.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabalians.
I should be able to. I just need to hit once because they have no shielding.
You can learn. I can already see all the treasures I'll put here.
So I could upgrade the money tree to have it actually be a source of healing. But I don't know, like, I think that means it gains 20 heal every time I sell spare change instead. I'm not generating spare change. I could also get this to get, you know, upgrade this for an extra gold. I don't know what ATM goes to. It's probably skin shield to double your income, or maybe just the base shield is higher. Oh no, there has no base shield. So it would be double your income, which is better. And then I could scale income to scale shielding. And then I'm utilizing properties here, but not like out here. Might be crazy. And for now, this is what we put out, because this will keep charging yo-yo, which will keep charging marbles, and it's just buff the keep going with the Beast of Burden.
Come
Until we
with
find
no
something to
weapons.
make
Leave
this
with
better.
big bargains.
I don't see a reason for Pickles to be worthwhile, because it generating stuff, since it isn't a sell, it doesn't count as buying. Now, bandages instead of yo-yo is interesting because it's healing and shielding. And it's faster. But this is going to get charged off of these going off. Oh, actually, what am I thinking?
Are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
I need to scale up the Beast of Burden. And a model ship is interesting. If I swap these two out, this going off will be triggering a bunch of shielding. This going off will be triggering a bunch of shielding. It keeps me alive for longer. Instead of this constantly slowing, we're shielding. I think I don't want to spend that much. If I want the ATM to actually be part of the build. Hey, Condor, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Chat, so focused. That is the day after Boxing Day. I kind of goofed up now. If I take this, I'm generating spare change to level up the money tree. But then I'm stuck with 2 large items. Generating this gives me more income and I think makes the shield better. And I can't get both unless I sell some stuff. Which I'm going to do. Now this marble isn't going to charge off of anything anymore.
Your aura guided me to what you needed. Use that for the good of all.
So we'll actually do this. Some healing, some shielding. This isn't ideal. But it's something. Okay, I was hoping to get the duplicate of one of these. Him freezing is very bad. But I think I can beat him?
Champion.
Maybe I can't. Because I just have to have enough time for this to go off twice. That not getting frozen is pretty handy. Don't get frozen again and we win. I think we win no matter what, but okay.
Sweaty. Bazaar, bad place.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting
Not exactly
for.
what I wanted. If I find one of the... Well, let's look at it. Like, upgrade Beast of Burden here would be insane. I don't think a grindstone's worth it. Hexels aren't necessarily worth it. I'm gonna... If I reroll, I'm not gonna be able to buy what I'm looking for, if I see it. Nothing I have matters for value. So I don't, like, I'm trying to think of when I level up. I'll probably just put marbles and icicle out there until I figure out what else to do. I'm just trying to think, do I want to sell to buy this to just... Yeah, let's just do that. Make Beast of Burden a little bit stronger. A little more damage. A Vanessa I can probably kill. How much health does she have? And is she shielding? All Beast of Burden has to do is go off once and I win. Bam, exact damage.
Don't let this get you. More is more, Alice.
Economy item would be bad, but we'll take 14 gold to be able to buy to pump up Beast of Burn. Mind trees popping off. The high chance of upgrades is very good.
We refurbished.
I shouldn't have sold the things until I did this.
Now that's quality.
So we're doing that. The first fight we're gonna do, at least I still have one in my inventory from something. Oh, because I leveled up. Okay. So this'll go out. And this'll go out for the fight, assuming I win against the NPC. Then I'll just sell it to get money back. Silver tier will take. Give me the upgraded Beast of Burden. No, but we'll take the briefcase. I'll reroll. Eagle in my gold. I'm gonna have gold, but I'm gonna be spending it like crazy. But we will buy both of these to sell them. I'm gonna hang on to the rest instead of buying this crook.
What you looking at?
Thought he had something I wanted. Yeah, it's this multi-tool, I think. The energy potion would also be really good. Even though it'll only go up once, this being hasted for the first 4 seconds would be awfully nice.
Well, anyway, I've got to get back to work. Believe you'll win, and you'll win, but not against.
I'm not hasting, so that's not terribly useful yet. 3 spare change scales the heck out of money tree. But I want to buy items. Just for the chance of the Beast of Burn.
On behalf of the Grand Society of them.
And I'm just going to go ahead and sell this now.
Anyway, thanks.
Sometimes this gains value. We're going to put it in the bag.
I'm gonna be a business tree.
I goofed up. I should have done this first. No, because then I wouldn't be able to get it anyway.
I'll never resell this. I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
I needed to do this to get the spare change to pump this up and pump this up. Sitting with nothing right there is obviously not ideal.
Where's Mitchworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal?
Better than nothing.
You do.
Yeah, that gold has to be visual bugs because I'm keep seeing it all the time. Like here, it's no. Like you'll see visual bugs on these sometimes too. Well, I'll see like there was one I was on like day 6 and it showed the person I was fighting against was like level 12, which couldn't have been correct. So there has to be like visual bugs showing with a lot of stuff. Or maybe like it shows 0 as a ton or something. Oh, it's not a one shot. I think I still easily beat him. Uh oh, he slowed my beast to burn. I need to go a little bit faster. There you go. Oh, he was about to beat me.
No hard feelings, right? I can already see.
It's sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird. So 21 versus the spare change and upgrading it to pump the money tree. I feel like this is probably the wrong play.
Moving up in the world.
Because that was 21 gold I turned down for... Oh, I keep thinking it's going to hit the ones that come after, too. It's whatever. Okay, we've got really good healing. And this is worth... I mean, I'm not going to put this out there. I mean, I could by taking the ATM out, because my income hasn't gone up to where the ATM's worthwhile. If I were to do this... It means 160 extra health. Not that important. Yet. See, now if I get more spare change, and then I buy on the next go around, I think that might be stupid. But this heal, it's a gold money tree. I've gotta use it. Okay, we'll take the bronze tier junk because each one I buy sets this up.
Just a matter of finding it. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
And I don't think there's a situation where I would try to use the Shadow Cloak with Beast of Burden. It's... After 10 seconds, it'll haste for 1 second. No, I need a more consistent haste.
To clean up the bazaar.
Goofed up.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Slightly lower cooldown. Just go ahead and... Oh, I meant to sell that first, but I goofed it up. Reroll instead of buying the 6. Let's see what we get here.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Let's make sure this all hits the Beast of Burden. The 5 damage isn't much.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
So. I guess the order of this stuff doesn't matter at all. I'll just keep the Beast of Burden left in case I need to do anything else. I'm about to do a fight. I'll just buy this to sell it. Get a little extra damage there. I don't know if I can beat this. I sure hope I can. I mean, I've got so much healing. I just need to attack twice before he scales like crazy. I guess he doesn't really have anything I want. The crypto is, I think, what I was hoping for.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
So the thing about Bulldozer here, this does nothing, this does nothing. It takes it to 8.8. It takes it a full second down. We're losing the little bit of, we're losing the roughly 3 shielding a second to have this go off 1 second faster. And this isn't going to go off as much, but As crazy as it is, that's the play for now?
Master craftsman. Me? Try my best.
Shielded crystal bonsai, no thank you. Gumball machine is tempting. But I don't think that counts as buying an item. You know, this would be a good way to check. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell the. Well, I'm just trying to think. A crap ton of extra health. Leave that 1 second on there. Yeah, I think that's. Let's do it this way. And I want to see it's okay. It's at 1,005.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
Okay, it did not go up.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good. Do you have to leave?
Just buying and selling for the scaling. Let's get an economy item? Okay. That's good.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
I think I might have blocked myself from getting a gumball right there. I can probably sell this. I'm hanging on to it. Well, I was going to say I was going to hang on to it in case my level up was give you money based off of your property number. At the start of the day, I'm going to get 2 spare change, so it shouldn't fill. Let's see if we can win this fight at least.
Big for you to steal.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
One shot if I get there. Don't slow. Oh. It's permanently slowed, but it's gonna get there. I'm pretty sure. The burn isn't stacking up enough, and it's out of ammo.
You've
So
got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Oh, you've got potential.
I just really need a haste item. Small items, because they're potentially cheap enough to just level this up some more.
Haggling? Ugh. Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Guess I'll hang on to that for a second. I probably shouldn't have re-rolled this,
Excellent
but
choice. I think
that for the
that's
spare
suited.
change.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
We're gonna put this out just to have the healing going crazy. Because, I mean, slowing something 2 seconds is fine, but it not charging off of anything. I guess I could have dropped this and thrown other things in. I gotta be really careful, because my space is gonna fill up pretty quick here. To income. Little extra damage. Think. I mean, maybe the cog's worthwhile. I don't see a situation where like I swap Beast of Burn out for one of these two.
You seem like a
Well, it didn't end up mattering because I was gonna say what it would have been. You put the money tree and the Beast of Burn, and, like you take out the pawn shop. It would have gained 30% damage every time these went off. They weren't gonna be going off enough that it matters. Just trying to swap. Okay, this is untenable. There's no chance I'm ever going to use this again. So this doesn't matter. I'm not going to raise the shielding on that.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right? So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
Sure.
That's quality.
It's not that late for Silk, but it doesn't really fit into what we're trying to do. We'll pick this up
Doesn't work out for you.
and sell it.
Back
I
first.
really was hoping to have upgraded this to gold by now. It's a little unfortunate that we haven't. And I kind of goofed myself up now because I can't afford... Well, I could always sell Pawn Shop. All right, well, we're gonna... Well, I did... No, it doesn't matter selling. It just matters buying. Okay.
You do
I've got a lot of health, a lot of healing, and a lot of damage if it gets there. He wipes the floor with me, though. Oh, wait, only freezes a small item. I don't, unfortunately, one-shot unless I crit. 7% chance for me to win this fight.
I can see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
I mean, the heal item, if that raised, like, leveled one of these up, wouldn't be so bad. I think it's time to look at investing in a useful skill. This is what the other guy had. But I'm not shielding at all. Why are you giving me this? But okay. Oh, that's right. I sold the other one I had. We've only got 6. Oh. Let's take a temporary boost, I suppose. This is eating my money, but every time I get one of those blue gumballs, the crit chance goes up. We'll take the max health. There's as much health as possible for us to heal through. And I want the thug, because the thug has a large weapon thing. Oh no, he has a medium weapon thing. No, he's a small weapon thing, but Bonk is insane. Spices also replaces the bird. Yeah, I mean, Spices is what we want, because then it does make Beast of Burn a one-shot in pretty much every situation. And this healing... This is mostly the multicast is supposed to do something somewhere, but it's not. Yeah, because if I can get crit chance up on this, if I can get spices so its damage is, you know, now 2,600,
Believe you'll
that'd be
win,
pretty useful.
and
But instead we
you'll
got the
win,
anchor.
But not against me.
Darn. Bonker spices would have, like, made this build go off. It actually... Every 4 seconds this heals for 60. Every 3 seconds this slows something for 2 seconds. I feel like the slow might be better than this small heal, because this heals much better.
Discounts for peace. You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
It's feeding me those blue gumballs, man. I'll take it. Crit chance on the money tree is pretty good too, for huge heals. I'm gonna reroll rather than buy the 4. I want to stick that in my stash. Not really. I mean, it is health, which is useful. At some point, I sell this to be able to make Beast of Burden go nuts, being able to buy a ton of stuff. Because, I mean, 700 health, I mean, is a lot, though.
Regeneration is more
I was gonna say, there might be something I can't afford here.
to be learned.
It's not worth it. I would need 5 to be able to afford that, which would mean probably selling this business card now. Oh, that's not gonna count. I was gonna say this would trigger this, but this is what goes first, so it doesn't count. Okay, I don't have the item that scales off my income anymore, so the income doesn't necessarily matter. I'll just take the flat gold.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge? Hmm?
If they had been scaling health outside of the base health, I might one-shot. They did a little bit, I think. So I think I lose this unless my heals crit. Or this crits with its 15% chance. It did not. Nah, I did make it. I was gonna say, if that heal goes off, I had a chance.
You move in straight lines.
The first, the charging and freezing.
That was impressive.
If I didn't get frozen there, I won. I'm pretty sure. We want large items to see if we can get that to diamond.
So I opened one.
Now, hold on. Get rid of money tree. When you smell a small, when you sell a small item, you gain more max health. %5 of my max health is what? 1% right now is 27. Say 25. 25 times 5 is only, okay. That's only 150. That is nowhere near 770. If it was level it up more, it'd be funny. But it's also permanent max health if I sell while it is in my thing. I think I just buy and sell this.
Money. What should I do with it?
Gold tier items could be either one of these. I don't need shield skill. Spare change isn't bad, but let's see what we can get here. Alright, so the gold version, that was only 8%. That wasn't worth it. So if I had closed sign, this value keeps going up. I would have 77 regeneration. I believe regeneration is per second healing. So I mean, this is more than that, but this continues to scale. I don't think that's worth it. Because you'd have to get rid of money tree. You'd put something else in. I guess for now it would just be the bird, but I believe regeneration is per second. I mean, it wouldn't be affected by slow. Nah, it's not like it's too much. And like I said, I think this gets sold at some point, so it's not... The max health is nice, but it's not doing enough. The bird to try to get the cooldown. I mean, I need to get rid of it and put a haste item in to get Beast of Burden going. I mean, I need the Vanessa like haste items.
It's all about motivation.
Unfortunate.
You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Up to 19% crit chance. That is not bad. Unique skills would be cool, but this affords me an opportunity to do a couple cool things.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Well,
You're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
just because just selling that, giving this more value, which means max health even more for now. But do I get rid of it to put rocket boots in?
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Hooey! Now that's a bargain. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
All right, it's, yeah, still per second. But yeah, I mean, like I said, right now it would have been almost 100 regen per second. But I mean, this is, as it scales up even more, it's going to be close to 200 heal per second. But it can get slowed and frozen where the regen can't. And like I said, that makes sense to drop this. Potentially for the rocket boots right now.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up.
So I can hold on to them for a second. This I can dump whenever. I mean, it gains 3 value every time I visit a merchant. I am broke, though. Unless I sell this now. I think I'm at that point.
With fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
if I find any other haste item, I can sell this to make that haste item better, but I think this is... I have a lot less health, yes.
Use it well. Make me proud. Enjoy the thrill of battle.
But this being multicast helps the marbles go off more.
Use it well. Make me proud. Hey, when you carry
And
my
now I've got
weapon,
so much money I
fight
can very
alongside
easily just get the Beast of Burn back to where it should be pretty close to one-shotting people.
Come back and tell me.
I don't get as much money from the properties anymore, though. I'm gonna take the tool. Actually, that would have gone really well with the thing I just sold. I mean, it would have been 25 shielding a second, wouldn't have been that much. But this should, yeah, that increases that even more.
I prefer action.
I was just saying I could put these two out there. No, just sell that.
I should warn you. I'm not like other Jabalians.
They're probably gonna have too much health for me to one-shot them.
Legend on Pelago.
They don't, as long as I can go once. But they insta-kill me? No. It's gonna be close.
I paint my ship red, but I don't.
If this cooldown was 0.1 or 0.2 faster, I win that fight. Oh, I'm already on lethal, I didn't realize. Ah, burn effects. Let me see what Burning Money Tree does. Burns for 11, no thank you. Rocket Boots burns 6. Piece of burns 22. Marbles burns 2. Bird burns 1. Unfortunate. Anything but burn would have been much more useful. Crit on this would have been really nice. That crit on Money Tree would have been nice. For as fast as that goes off, that's going to give the most burn. So we'll just do that. Not ideal. We have a ton of money, though, to scale some more. Your chance just keeps going up. You use a weapon, haste it, but it's all about, like, it's not this going off twice, it's this going off and killing instantly, but I don't know if I can.
Your aura guided me to what you needed. I'm so glad we could share this experience.
Wait, what is it? What? It's just a diamond version of what I already had. I thought it was enchanted. It's not. Okay. Large items. I need the upgrade. I need the upgraded version of these. You jerk. No.
I would give it for free, but Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
I think I have to see if I can beat this guy. I mean, the cooldown increased by 50% is scary. Oh, I don't one-shot him.
It's over.
Oh, he got his shot off at first anyway. It didn't matter. Okay.
You just motivated me to get stronger.
That's okay.
Taria? The Dunes?
Where shall we start?
Hates your friends, but it goes off after it. When you slow heal. Now let's reroll. And we have 1,000,000 rerolls. I don't need to play anti-freeze. Okay, now the rerolls are a little bit too expensive. Sure. Oh,
And this is
it's
why
enchanted.
you need to get rich.
I would very much prefer the shielded version than the burn version. I wonder which it will upgrade if I buy it for 48. I'm glad it took that version. Because now, very weirdly, there's opportunity to be had here. But I am now broke. So even if I do this to buy Beast of Burn be 24, I'm just going to take the small non-weapon. Oh, and I lost that fight, so this has 0 value. Whoops. And we got 4 wins early and then just never won again.
Boring.
Alright, so he is crazy burn stacking. Yeah. And I guess shield stacking too. I guess it's just a matter of whether I can get a crit off. It's a 20% chance. The burn stacking enough that I'm not gonna live. Maybe I will live longer in the thing. Just give me a crit. Come on. I guess I do win. The burn just didn't stack fast enough. I mean, the shield money tree is huge.
Now that was invigorating.
Because it's, I mean, 1,000 healing, 1,000 shielding. It's pretty good. I mean, this is just plus a little damage, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not going to pay for the upgraded version because it's not worth my money. Let's take the flat gold.
You've just taken the first step toward good take. Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
It's a little bit more scaling.
Whoever
It gave
said
me,
money
I'm glad it gave me
can't
silvers.
have neither.
I can afford those. Does he have the energy potion?
Wish to test your theories.
He does not. I couldn't remember if he did or not. I mean, I'm obviously not going to pivot to a weather glass, but
Blast. Not enough bismuth in the antimony.
these stupid rocket boots.
Jabalians are pacifists.
Well, shame I don't use any ammo items. I do use a tool. I can reload my Beast of Burden. Rounds to your junk.
Close your eyes and grab some.
The weird chance I can get the upgraded rocket boots. I would think.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
No upgraded rocket boots.
Ashes tragedy. Reuse everything.
So I know there's like a weird thing with the knee brace where if you're getting something that percentage lowers cooldowns, if you put this on before you sell like the thing that lowers your cooldowns, it actually lowers your cooldown more. There's like a weird thing where you're supposed to always hang on to a knee brace to game the system. I'm assuming they'll fix that at some point. I'm not going to bother with
Clean
that.
up the bazaar. That's been sitting there 20 years.
It's obviously too late for it to worry about that. We'll let your crit chance. It's more.
Ooh-wee. Now that's
A little more damage. 2930. With a 24% crit chance. Might as well do this too. Give the marble
See that find all.
a little upgraded slow. Since we're still running bronze rocket boots, silver marbles, and bird. I spent all my money. I've never seen this before. At the start of each fight with Dragon Tooth, spend 3 gold and your weapons permanently gain 10 damage. Obviously not good at this point. If you had a bunch of fast weapons, that'd be pretty cool, I suppose. I can maybe beat this guy, depending on what he's got.
You do see these tusks, right?
No. Well, that crit was pretty important. That critting would have been more important. Get there, get there. Oh, another where I was just, unless it crit, it wouldn't have mattered. Where I was like a little cooldown away from that beast of burn potentially killing.
See me now.
No, 5 wins. How many? Oh, I guess I got a little bit of use out of that. No, well, that was money. No use out of that. I had use of that for a while. I completely forgot about it. I did not have a skill that was actually useful. In like a good sense. It's another kind of run where we never got what we needed exactly. We'll try again. I don't really like Lumbors. Succulents just permanently scaling's pretty good, so we're just gonna take that. We would like a weapon for this fight.
Buy my weapons, and you might.
You know, let's
Go make
try
some
a
stories.
golf club
Come
build.
back and tell me.
Do I want to try to get a silk too? For shielding plus healing? Maybe not. Do the Kyber drone. I don't necessarily know the cooldown reduction on the golf clubs. If I actually want to do the golf clubs is worthwhile. I'm not going to pivot to Long Zhang if it gives me that. Find that skill. I don't know if you can even get that skill, but. I guess if I was smart, I wouldn't have put the golf clubs in. I would have just left the succulents in by themselves. They'd just scale more. Because now the fight's gonna end faster than I could have let it. And I could have let the succulents scale a little bit faster.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win. But not.
We're gonna hold on to this for a bit. I don't know if I want to give either of these crit yet.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
trying to think, do I want to go a golf club build?
I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Yeah, we've got no money now, but I'm not gonna get to level in time, so the XP doesn't. I'm gonna be. Maybe I get a really important skill. Shield items. Okay, I wasn't playing on shielding, unfortunately.
I should warn you.
Did I have anything I could have put out? I must. Oh no, I don't. Well, they're dumb, so I win. If they didn't put the pet rock out, this would have been going fast and reloading. I mean, I could have won this one without the golf club in and just left the succulents in. I mean, I don't think there's a good build using golf clubs, but we'll look at it for now. End of day one, succulents is up to 32. That's pretty good.
Don't let this get you.
There's no money tree. Or the money tree also takes up 3 slots. I can't afford to buy much.
More is more, I always say.
Okay, so the idea is I'll be healing more. This is scaling damage off of both of these. Let's just go with it.
Moving up in the world.
I thought about upgrading the Ganjo instead to do 10 damage and 10 heal every time it goes off. I mean, I'm in a weird spot where I still can't afford anything, really. I'm gonna take a tool. I did not realize the hatchet's considered a tool.
Your go. We want it.
It's slow, so the Shadow Cloak isn't great. Grindstone gives even more scaling to it. But these would technically give scaling to any weapon. The synergy here is every time I heal, this goes. So I'm trying to find another heal, really.
An outrage.
It's all about motivation.
Well,
You gotta know what you're fighting for.
we're gonna try it. We can't yet. We'll have to wait till our board expands. And then we'll do... I mean, that layout to where it'll be over here. I don't have a... Well, bronze tier junk, I think technically you can... I'm actually going to try it.
Well, howdy, hero.
Okay, that's what we were hoping for. We're going to buy it right off the bat just to make sure we don't goof ourselves up here.
Waiting for you.
Sorry, got a text message. My mother's driving to visit my sister. It's like a very long drive, so she drove half it today. She just said she stopped. Okay, we want to put this out. Well, now I'm kind of wondering, is it not worth... Well... Yeah, let's do this. Let's give it the haste. Maybe it's not great, but it's something. Take that for the cooldown reduction, that for damage. Take the regen too. I don't have a slow. I'm gonna reroll in case I get something amazing for the 2 I have left. That would be amazing.
Now that's quality.
Because now he's for 3 seconds. So once it attacks once, it'll be hasted for the rest of the time. It gaining damage isn't as important. I think it's enough to put this out first instead of Ganjo at least. Abandon chest, please, since I am broke. Okay, a fight without a full board. Maybe Ganjo would have been better off because it's scaling the healing and the damage. The healing to keep myself alive while the golf clubs get going. I don't think it was going to matter here. Yeah, the perma slow is a little too much. Even with them not doing a ton of damage, they're doing enough. And that's fine.
I can already see all the treasures output.
5 spare change. I don't have a property. The golf clubs aren't property, right? Okay, what we will do, put the Ganjo out and level it up, though. So we've got a scaling build using golf clubs. The other thing I could do instead of hasting the golf clubs is haste the succulents. So the succulents are just perma healing me and scaling the damage of the golf clubs up. And they would also be getting additional healing from the Ganjo if I organize, basically if I just swap these 2 positions. Every 2 seconds, this would gain 10 damage, as opposed to every 3.5 seconds after the initial 7 of this gaining 5. I think it's better to have the golf club haste to be putting out the damage.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
Not doing buy sell, so this doesn't really work for me. Not using a property. Like I'm trying to look to see, like, is there a weapon that makes sense to swap out the golf clubs for? Regal Blade isn't it. There's a bunch of things that could be it.
Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
More healing on the succulents. I don't think it's this.
Make angry.
But maybe it is? I don't know if I win this. I guess that should have been my first concern. I'm assuming I do because the healing is pretty good and this is scaling a bit. That crit 5% chance was pretty important.
We fight again. Later. You seem like a nice person.
I'm pretty sure this isn't it because the 12-second timer really sucks. And this is, well, this is upgrades your damage of all items. I mean, I'll hang on to it for a second, but I'm pretty sure that's not it.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
These are the two I was looking for. But I don't know which one is... The flail gets perma-hasted plus... I mean, hitting 3 times means it goes up 15 seconds every time. The atlatl, once it gets a little bit more damage, will be cooldown so fast it goes... I think it's the flail.
Newful teaches stillness. I prefer action.
And I think it's better right off the bat. I mean, this hits for 40 on its own hit, this hits for 15, but it also scales 15 every time it goes. But this is, you know... I was trying to think, is there any chance when you do it, do I suddenly get the other one to...
Use it well. Make me
It's
proud.
free. Oh no, it was only one. I guess I did lose one. And then I don't have any buy sell, so that was... Oh no, there it is. Yeah, it was free. Don't...
I got everything you need.
Rocket boots again would be awfully handy. Okay, this'll work. Sorry, golf clubs. I'm making the executive decision.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years. Wait.
So the one thing I was kind of hoping for was the opportunity to get another rocket boots to get this to haste for 4 seconds, but it's not going to matter. This will be perma-hasted anyway. Oh, sell that. I have nothing to put in, but I don't care.
My dreams
It's better to sell that, get the more damage on the flail.
you to steal. I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
Unfortunately, I wasted that crit. I wasted the bonus damage on like the golf club, but yeah, I mean, perma-hasted goes up 15 damage. The succulents
Well, I'll admit,
are great healing,
it was impressive.
even though it's not scaling this anymore, but who cares? It's still a really good heal that's going to keep scaling. I mean, it's at 90 already, just to finish on day 3. All of this is bad? Actually, oh, that works. Raise my income. If we can just leave it there for now.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
So Jabalian Longbow is also really good here if I had a bunch of extra health. But, I mean, it's already at the point where the flail is just as good because of everything I've put on it, so never mind. I'll take that.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
It's slower, but when you heal at max health, I'm not going to be healing at max health if I ever take damage, so I don't think the weights make sense. Get a little extra health. And I don't need to buy sell, so I should just be smart here. I'll take a small non-weapon, actually. Sure. I think I want the retiree for... Oh. The succulents is what, yeah. I didn't think about the fact that he also has golf clubs. If I still had my golf clubs, I could have taken him to gold. But 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4 items are good. This would be okay, I guess.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
Keep the succulents going. Small and large. I'm actually gonna hold on to my money, take the free chocolate bars. I mean, getting this succulents upgrade wouldn't be so bad.
Bulk up, get solid.
I'm gonna take the max health and the scaling on succulents. It's up past 30 per second now.
My people believe
I mean, I still have a lot of gaps to fill here.
boring.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Ooh, this is gonna be bad. I think. I mean, obviously that only goes off once. But this should be hasting quite a bit, meaning this is gonna do a lot of poison damage. How are they perma-slowing me? Oh yeah, they've got a bunch of haste stuff. Oh, dock lines plus the Clamora. Oh, actually I won really easily.
Defeat me.
The healing was enough.
You can learn a lot from. I can already see all the treasures I'll put here.
Yeah, sharpening stones are pretty much always going to be a take. Just to get the flail damage going faster. I need to get it upgraded if I can.
People first, profit 10.
I mean, that's not the worst thing to take.
Quality.
Now, I'm kind of almost back to the point where throw out get rid of ATM because ATM's not doing anything. Throw in Bushel. Bushel, gets a little bit of a boost off of the bandages going. Put the golf clubs back out there. I'm healing like crazy. And it would have, I mean, the Shadowed Cloak scaling off of this hitting 3 times is pretty important. But the healing going nuts would have been pretty funny for the golf clubs, but now it's too late. Unless they give me golf clubs again. And I don't want to pivot to that ladle at this point. I love that ladle. But flails... I mean, the idea is this would be attacking once every second. If I can get the cooldown on this is attacking every 2 seconds. Or every 3 seconds because of the haste. But since his 3 times, it's basically the same as attacking once a second. So it's basically the same. But there's a chance I get something else that plays off of the multicast, so...
The world is pretty scary. Might want some armor?
Shielding marbles. No. The idea that the marbles are going to be shielding like crazy means the bushel could be healing like crazy. But what I would take out the Ganjo, which is making the healing on the succulents better. Probably, and like the damage on this, but it's 10 damage every 4 seconds. It's nothing major. No. If we get a bushel later, we'll think about it. This might be dumb.
Well, aren't you a lovely piece?
My thought was I can heal through a lot of the poison they're going to apply, and I think I should be able to kill them. And I don't know if I've ever fought her before, so I couldn't remember what she gives. I don't like that freeze, but it's okay, I think. Yeah, because it's scaled.
So, the mouse bites back.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
And no reason not to put that out there right now. Stop. A little extra damage with life stealing, and then it's faster than the bandages. So it'll trigger the marbles more, which will add shielding. Why not?
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
I don't know how long I'm going to be running these for, but why not upgrade them? Silver tier, I can't get a silver tier flail. I could get this. I don't think the shadow cloak would show up in there. A Ganjo could, the succulents could. I want to do the economic seminar. More damage on the flail. And like when you upgrade the flail, I'm pretty sure it just upgrades the damage slightly. So like getting it above bronze doesn't matter that. I mean, it'd be nice. It's not the end of the world. Alright, so they're going to attack super fast and scale themselves. Ooh, that's got a high crit chance too. They'd be better off if they had... well, I guess if they had another weapon, it doesn't have lifesteal. I think I should still win. 'Cause I do... It's going to get scary, but I should be able to heal through most of their damage. Yeah, their poison isn't applying on a fast enough rate to stick, so that was pretty easy. And like me, they don't have a useful skill yet.
You've got potential. I bet I'll see you again.
You're huge! Do you have any huge items?
Not the golf club. Okay, nothing scales off me selling, so there's no point in buying that. I always just buy it, and I need to stop. Okay, very good.
Moving up in the world.
Marbles I'll take. Okay, now my thought is when you heal at max health, am I still healing while at max health? Because this being able to charge while this and this go off. I mean, the speed's not that different anyway. We're going to pick it up.
Guess I made a
It's swapping out silver for a bronze, but we're going to see what it looks like. We can sell this. We're not going to use that.
Fine, here's some gold.
I guess we could have left in our thing for the rewards card to keep improving it. medium, and large.
Small items, small
For a chance at upgrades. Beast of
I
burden.
know. Where's
grab
my
that for
toy?
little
It is
economy.
close a deal.
Organize it this way. Let that scale that up. Why not? Okay, Zookeeper. I don't think he has a shadow cloak, right? Does he? No. Maybe he changes by day, because I thought he had a dog or a beast of burden. Maybe that's when he's lower level. Because another possibility is if we get the crook. We drop out. I didn't pay attention. I meant to pay attention to. Well, we didn't get the crook, so it doesn't matter. I meant to pay attention to how often this was charging, but I did not. Medium items. There's a bunch of medium items I would love to upgrade.
I'll help you find who does. If it's not
I mean, that's one of them to get better spare change. Why
I
not?
want you to be happy.
I don't think I model ship. I would if I'm trying to use this. If I'm trying to use the weights, I would drop these two out and not worry about the slow. Just have bandages and succulent triggering model ship for the shielding. To have hopefully shielding that would let me heal while at max health. I don't think I want to do that. I do want to do this very much though. Thank you.
That's quality.
No, it's not worth 8.
Discounts for peace.
All right. Well, no, this has gotten a gold. I guess we're glad we went with that. If it is working correctly. Even if it's not, it's 5 seconds, but it also charges the heal on that. Or upgrades the heal on that and charges it. So we're obviously going to upgrade the leftmost silver. I could do the flail. I could do the shadow cloak, which just makes it haste for 4 seconds, and the damage is +8. So every time this goes off, it gets +9, as opposed to over what it's getting now. I could do the marbles. I could do the succulents for even more healing. Because that's then gaining 3 heal. I think I'm going to do the succulents. That might be weird.
Moving up in the world.
There's no need to do the flail because it's just a little extra damage. Getting +9 every time it went off, I should have done, but especially since I don't have any other way to I'm stupid. I have no other way to upgrade the shadow cloak. I'm dumb. That was bad.
Are you sure? Noticed I'm huge?
We're out to dethrone a king.
I can always
not
find
a
succulents. I can't find the
strong
shadow cloak. I think I'll get another chance to upgrade to silver, maybe. I know at level 10 I get a chance to upgrade anything. It might go to 7, not 8. Because I think the last one is 10, so it'd be weird if we went from 5 to 8 to 10. It probably goes 3, 5, 7, 10. Alright, they've got enough lifesteal that I don't think I beat them. Well, maybe, because it's not scaling and I am. So this is never getting charged in this fight because they got me too low too fast. Yeah, we're gonna restart after the end of this fight. But we did win because we healed enough to stay alive.
Next time, boys, less
I didn't even
blunder,
think about
more
this.
plunder.
The weights is also scaling the Basilisk Fang, which is lifesteal. I did not even think about that. That's actually not bad. Every 3 seconds at the end there, it was doing 80, which is also healing for 80. That was actually pretty good. Okay, hold on. Let me exit to desktop. Yeah, I thought for sure I was dead, but their single source of damage didn't scale. So as my healing scaled up as we fought, I became strong enough to heal through it. As the healing scaled and the lifesteal scaled. It's finally to where I don't have to recreate the capture every time I close and reopen. Because it's correctly finding the window again. Before it wouldn't for whatever reason. Now, lifesteal on the flail would be great. That'd require finding a crow's nest or getting a lifesteal enchant, I think. Or the one skill that adds lifesteal. But that might be hoping for too much. Though, there's no way he's going to sell me a crow's nest, right? He'll only sell me my items, yeah. Weapons gain damage equal to this item's value. It would be 6 damage off the start. It'd be swapping out bandages, shielded marbles, and Basilisk Fang, which makes the weights kind of meh. And just adds damage. Let me buy a weapon, this gains value. And I would likely, let's just sell these. I could just hold it in my inventory for a bit to let this scale it. At which point it starts adding a ton of damage. And I'm gaining max health.
I would give it for free.
Okay,
Andy says that's wrong.
we're gonna hold it for a bit and just see what... I mean, it should be gaining me max health no matter what anyway. Unfortunately, right now, I now can't afford anything else. It was very specifically weapons, right? When you buy a weapon, yes. Okay. We do the rock for a chance at cooldown reduction on the flail. So this is charging now because I got enough shielding early. So it's good against NPCs for the first little bit, but it kind of falls off. Against like actual people, it falls off super fast too.
I've come too far to let you stop me.
I mean, it's never going to gain haste from anything, so... I think it's probably safe to get rid of Ganjo, because... just to have more space. Max health isn't bad, but I want to come here.
I can forge some for you.
A shielded beast of burden, my god. Wait a minute. No. No, there's no way, right, that I put double whammy? No. It would get hasted for 6 seconds when it went off. 10% of my max health right now is 148. No. Times 2. That's 300. This starts at 150, but goes off and then gets immediately hasted at 6 seconds as opposed to 12. No, that's a terrible idea. Because, I mean, I think these adding damage to it doesn't necessarily matter as much. Yeah, it's a bad idea. Let's not do that.
No armor? You're so...
So I guess buying and selling it would have raised value and done other things, but... Oh, well, let's go to this
Come on
guy.
in. Let's chat. Happy to make a sale.
Oh, hold on.
Sad to say
Get rid of the
goodbye.
Ganjo.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Sell the golf clubs. Raises my health. At every hour, this is going to give me health too. Plus extra income. There's no reason. I'm assuming that doesn't need to be in. Right? It doesn't need to be in? No. I don't recall ever seeing that before. Man, they're giving me a lot of stuff I really like. Lion Cane is really good. Like I said, I mean, this is 150 damage every 6 seconds, which we get every time I level up. I get extra health. It's going to be perma-hasted from Shadow Cloak, gain a little extra damage. This obviously scales better with these than this does. Lion Cane's pretty cool. If I'm getting more health... No, I'm going to stick with the flail. I'm going to stick with the flail. I can't afford it anyway. I don't have a property, right? Nothing. That is a property. Okay. Sharpening stones wouldn't be bad. I'm going to take the 4 income, though.
My dreams are too big.
Because I feel like I should be able to win this fight.
You do.
I guess it really depends what he has. Oh, sure. It's just a 1600 Beast of Burn. What's his crit chance? 100? Okay, no. So I don't think I've got any chance of healing up before this kills me. Nope. If I was able to survive this one, I would have survived all of them and just been able to beat him in the end. But
Isn't everything.
the fact that he already had a Beast of Burden that was almost at 2,000 damage, or that was at 1,700 damage, was it? Or whatever, on day 7? What can I do about that?
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
Okay. Now, I was talking about this earlier, the crook. You put this out, this gets 80 extra damage, assuming that you keep the cloak and the weights. Which means I think I get rid of the marbles and the fang. These still have a chance to trigger the weights, they probably don't. But what are you going to do about it? If I were to switch Ganjo in for this, because I'm not sure the heal is going to go off, I could put the bandages here so it's getting the heal and shield on the bandages up, which is interesting. Because I'm probably not healing at max health. I mean, the other thing that I could go absolutely crazy on
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that. Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
So, I mean, obviously this never gets anything from healing. I've gotten rid of all of my sustain. But this is going to hit hard and scale. I don't think it works. No, this is generating stuff I have to worry about, right? No, okay. If I had lifesteal, it would work. But I don't have lifesteal. If I had like lifesteal on this flail would go super hard now. Because I mean, it's already scaled like crazy. I think I...
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
I have no space for that. Okay, I can take the weights out, I think. If I take the weights out, this is going to lose 20 damage, but it's 20 damage. It's not the end of the world. I want to hang on to all this right now because this is giving me health. I'm assuming when I sell this, I don't lose the health that this has been giving me. But do I sell the weights at this point? I don't care about the crook damage. The crook is there just to add. Right now it's adding 100. I'm gonna probably regret this. I'm selling the weights. 20 damage down. Bandages come in, succulents come in. Bandages go next to the Ganjo. I like the marbles, which is the only reason I'm not selling them. I don't put the sleeping potion in for anything. We can just sell that. This gets scaling, shielding, and healing going off the Ganjo. This just sits here, does a little bit extra damage, but adds just an 80 base damage onto this, right? Because without this, it's 47, yeah. It just starts an extra 240 damage right off the bat on this. I think that's good.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
So now I want to do stuff like buy this, I get the health, I sell it. If I get the upgraded flail, awesome. If I don't, oh well, just keep getting a little health from the buy sell. I sure wouldn't mind a skill. What did I get health there? Oh, start of the hour I gained 20, I think. It's not like I bought a weapon. Whereas, oh, this counts as a merchant, so it went up by 1. Okay. So the idea behind taking Stout Fire here would be... if someone does a burn build on me, every time they burn me, I get regen plus my damage goes up. I think I'm going to take that as an anti-burn measure. This would be interesting because I'm close to getting diamond tier weapons, but who knows if I'm going to get them. This doesn't matter. I could reroll to try to get something else, but I'll take this. 2 income, 3 loot items, or just max health? Take the max health. Okay, let's see how this works. There's a chance I like really mess myself up here.
Huge?
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Okay, they are lots of poison. I might get them because I'm going to heal through some of the poison. This is scaled to a good chunk. I just need it to go one more time.
Next time,
Okay,
boys,
that
less
worked.
blunder.
I think
More
if I didn't have the
blunder.
heal out and I had the weights out, I would have lost for sure.
Oh, don't let this get you down. Eyes on the prize, huh?
Can't learn to regenerate if you don't have any wounds. In other words, this
Got to, I'm only getting 2, right? Yeah, so as I always have to have 2 spaces, but that's all. Your enemy has more health than you. Your heal items have their cooldowns reduced. Use a tool. This is my only tool, right? When you heal, an item gains 3%. I have to assume that just means on my side, like not enemy. Having the cooldown on these reduced by 0.4 by 0.4 is not going to matter that much. I don't know if that counts as a heal item. No. I'll take these getting some crit chance. If focus on the flail, that'd be great, but I'm just going to take the here merchants suck, to be honest. Increase the value of this, which gave me more health.
The Carol's telling me to
So here's where we maybe drop the crook and switch up to Crow's Nest if we get Crow's Nest. Because there's also a couple options we can do with that.
reefs after this.
I mean, it's probably not going to give me Crow's Nest, but just the thought of it, it did not. It gave me Pesky
Gotta
Pete.
know what you're fighting for.
Because just the thought of it, like, what do I drop for Crow's Nest? It'd probably be Crook. And then probably bandages, even though this is giving, you know, as it scales, heal and shield. This is just so much more heal than that off the bat. So it would have been drop this and this to get lifesteal on the flail, which maybe makes the heal pointless anyway, when you think about it. But none of it matters because we didn't get it. I'm kind of fishing for skills. There's no, like, upgrading the flail doesn't matter. Upgrading any of these wouldn't hurt, but it's probably not going to give it to me. I'm going to 100% this. Like, that might have just given us a few more wins. Because it starts at 0. It was already at 0. Every time it hits, it's going to increase by 45%. So after the first, after 10 seconds, this is 100% critting. This is also 100% critting, but these are going to be 100% critting. Like, I'm going to start on the safe side and just get 900 shield just to make sure I win this one. I'll take the 2 sharpening stones, I guess. So the 900 shield to get me to silver victory, the point of that is letting me have enough time to where I can actually start hitting with this. But if he's going to freeze me, it looks like he's a burn boy with a bunch of shield. don't think his burn looks like it's scaling fast enough. His whole thing is he gets a ton of shielding, but I am now hitting for 1200 every 3 seconds. Now it's 1800. 500% crit chance. He's perma-hasted, so he's doing a ton. But I'm also healing a ton. He's got so much regen. I also have a crap ton of regen. He won, didn't he? Nope. Wait. He was at no health at all. I guess that thing went off. Okay. He had a crap ton of regen, which I think saved him too. I thought I had that for sure, but I guess not. I mean, I guess just bronze tier junk.
See landfill. I see buried treasure.
Sell these.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Very slowly have to go through this. Take the max health.
Rusty circuits to see that find a home.
It only matters when I buy weapons. I can't fit this in. None of these are weapons.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. Hooey!
Like 1% reduced cooldowns, sure. Why not? It didn't even like 1% didn't even like make the number change on anything. Oh, I should have done the knee brace thing before. Oh well. Oh, I don't know why I just bought the knee brace. I'm just gonna take the max. Like, upgrading these, it's a very low chance. I could buy and sell weapons to get a little more health, but this is 250. I think I can take the Lord of the Waste, and if I could get his... Nothing. He doesn't actually have anything I want. Whoops. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't want to put the... even if I got his flamberge, I don't think I'd want it. Am I about to lose?
Return to the bazaar.
No. The crit healing at the end saved me.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win. But
The magic carpet gaining every time you crit, it gains damage, would have probably been a replacement for the crook.
Looks like I'm overstocked.
I should have sold the marbles. Because this was still, every time I visit a merchant, this would still give me 20 max health, but... So, the premise here... is get rid of crook, get rid of bandages, throw this in here. Because this is going to go off and immediately give this 45% crit chance, there's a chance it immediately hits for, what, like 800? Or quadruple. I always forget how the crit damage calculates, but it potentially hits for like 1,000, and it just scales even better off of that. I would lose either the healing and the shielding from the bandages, for sure. I'm not on lethal yet, so I could try it once. I'm not going to get my spare change at the end of the day, but I think that's okay. Is that always 20 or if I increases it more? So like this does a lot less damage to start, but it's kind of just feeding this to where this is going to crit like crazy. Getting this 4 heal instead of 3 every time it goes off at this point is probably a little late. Getting more damage on this. I know that's the only way I can upgrade it. The haste doesn't matter, just be the extra damage. We'll just do that.
Moving up in the world.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
Ay, ay, ay. I don't care about that anymore. It's 4 per day. I'm at the point where I'm not going to survive much any longer, so I might as well do the thing that is scaling.
But people thought it was weird. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Scaling my max health a little bit. Alien's Dagger is always interesting, but can't do anything with it.
Master craftsman. Me? Try my best.
Can't afford, I was gonna say 5 income, but also it's, you know, shield equal to quadruple your income. Be 21, so it would only be 82 shielding every 3 seconds. That's not that amazing. Got a little bit more health. Let's see how this works. If it does at all. I'm not sure if it will. Because if they can kill me really quick, it doesn't matter. I just want to see how hard it actually hits.
Not to squabble with nobody.
They don't kill me instantly, but... It didn't crit.
All cannon.
That's insane. It didn't... It had... I guess it only had like a half... It had a 45% chance. What am I saying? I just wanted to see how much it would have done. Burn effects. Of course, it's freaking burn effects again. Okay, when you use... Okay, well, I guess we'll try that.
This pork roast's almost done.
So it'll every 3 seconds it'll inflict 9 burn. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think this is another week falling just short.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
A little extra health again. We don't need the giant ice club instead of the flamberge. Do we? It only freezes one item for 100 seconds. Depending on who we're against, that could be insane. The damage it does is, I mean, it's 500 as opposed to this maybe doing like 800. So it doesn't matter really. When any item gains, if they spam freeze on me, it can go off, but
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
There's no way that's good. I mean, I haven't even tried this yet.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Shield skills. Give me a small tool.
What stuff? Never thought I'd say it.
I don't know. I'm like I've fallen off the rails here at this point. Okay, so it crits for 1,000. Oh, I lost by a lot. Okay. Like, it wasn't even close.
Get stronger.
I was better off with the crook and having both healing, shielding things out there. I was. That gets me to level, but leveling... Sure. Didn't really do anything for me. Yeah, because it takes too long to ramp up now, really. God, I was hoping to have a skill guy here. Buy some skills. Start with some shield to see if we can win. Just to get the silver would be kind of nice.
You do see these tusks, right?
Not much I can do against the weather glass. Unfortunately, it froze the pylon. If it had frozen the weather glass, I mean, I still I had no shot.
Want it to win, and I want it bad.
It really, I pivoted when I shouldn't have pivoted. Let's go for something a little simpler.
You feel that sea
Ooh,
breeze
Vanessa run.
in your soul? Let's sail.
I think I was doing better when I was scaling that life steal fang thing too. Ooh. Double barrel's real nice, but we could do something interesting with the trebuchet. Now, of course, when you have a burn item, they don't give you the possibility of the burn. Like a fang. Yeah, the hope here... I guess, Condor, I don't know if that meant you were leaving, or if you were joking that I was quitting, but...
Pathetic.
Alright, we got the Fang that'll help charge that, but... Yeah, we can do... Pivoting with Finesse is also much easier than pivoting with Pygmalion, because Pygmalion, you're investing things. For most time, you can just switch to whatever with her. I guess we'll do junk.
I got everything you need. Just a matter of finding it.
That kind of sucks. I mean, I'll take the damage up stuff.
Reuse everything.
I'll grab the medkit just in case that. I'm gonna reroll just to see. Yeah, they gave me no plus burn stuff. How unfortunate.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
And I didn't get the chance to get the level. Not that I had anything to put out there anyway, so let's just take the monster loot. For free. Just hang on to the poison just in case.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
And if they started with something bad, I got a chance. Okay. I don't know if they realize that Vanessa's amulet is broken and doesn't give any crit chance to weapons. So I should win just off of the burn.
I paint my ship red. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Kinda yucky. We'll take the income.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
Okay, the rifle's not going to be my only weapon. I'm tempted to just grab the fishing net because I can sell the piranhas each day for money and having a slow, but I think I'll just reroll and see what I get. Okay, Vanessa's amulet is broken, otherwise I would take it for the 20% crit chance. I will grab the Clamora for now, though.
Enjoy your purchase.
What does this get me? Not much. It's not fast either.
Why run? We are everywhere.
The Shadowed Cloak with Trebuchet isn't great. It hastes, which also charges it, so it's like not bad. It's not ideal. We would put it out there instead of hand axe and Clamora, obviously, but
An outrage!
that's if we get it, which we probably won't.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish?
Yeah, grindstone on it is not ideal. It's gonna make it as a pretty big hit. I kind of think it'd actually be better for right now to just do this. It doesn't matter which way you do it, actually. I don't think. I very rarely get to see this, but I'm pretty sure it's terrible.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
Okay.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
This is better, even though this isn't going to be able to reload, just because of the multicast making this go off faster. And unfortunately I'm broke, so we take the spare change.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist, go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I think I should win this.
Defeat does not defeat me.
But yeah, they start with a flagship,
Fall
which
like a
is kind of
boulder.
interesting.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Shield, weapon, upgrade your bronze tier. I guess we'll upgrade the double barrel.
The key
Just
a
for
blade.
damage
Wait
for
till the
now.
fight.
And then we will bring the sharpening stone back out. I guess we'll put it on the trebuchet. I don't think it matters too much. I don't think a bronze tier skill is going to do anything. We'll see what non-weapon items we can get here. So, like, haste would be really nice. A silencer, because I'm running multiple weapons, isn't necessarily good. Powder flask is actually important.
I'm so glad we could
For
share this
now.
experience today.
Port is not. Catfish is not because it's not going to be gaining haste.
I can feel our
I don't know why I bought that because it's free, but that is better than even like it's a weapon that was triggering this, but this being able to trigger this more by reloading is more important. I could just do this. I'm gonna take the abandoned chest. Small items, there's a bunch of stuff I could have got that would have been useful. We're gonna do the flame dancer, though I'm pretty sure I can kill. The flame dancer has things I potentially want. Fiery cutlass is actually good. If we can get it. To throw out instead of these.
Deserve another day.
Because of the multicast triggering trebuchet.
See that plank?
That's okay, we'll take the gold. Like medium and large.
Remind me of seeds, acorns, home.
Cannon's also interesting for the burn it's going to apply and the damage it'll do. If you put the powder flask next to it, you know, it does work. But that means the double barrel's not reloading. I don't think it's worth buying right now. If we get other ammo stuff, maybe it will be, but for now, no. Flagship is, no, not worth it either. Because the thought would be if you can put the flagship in, it has multicast to trigger the trebuchet as well. I think the star chart can make it in when we level up. I'm just trying to think. Flagship, if you have a tool, ammo, property, or friend. So this is ammo, this is a tool. So it would have 2 multicast. Or 3 technically. So when it goes off, it would charge the trebuchet.
Did you see it, Quixel? I made a sale.
Oh man, I was hoping to get something to level me up to let me experiment with that stuff. Or no, I'll level up once it goes. I think. I know I don't have money right now.
Is yours.
Rightmost versus large. I'll do that. So I just need to sell. I'm not gonna do poison. I'm gonna sell the Clamora too.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Okay, so here's the thought, right? This goes off, which charges that. This is going off, which charges that. We'll throw the Fang in for extra damage. The star chart going in here between these two is also potentially good. Not having the space for it kind of sucks because obviously you'd have to drop this and then this just is going to basically charge this for 4 seconds and then be done. We hold on to it because there's potential there. And we'll just add burn for now. It's not much burn, but it's something. And I have no sustain. It's 100% about me just killing before I get killed.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
He hasn't leveled up. He has no damage, but he has a lot of healing. I think my burn's gonna do, yeah, fairly well even through his healing here. To be fair, the damage on these is doing pretty well.
That was impressive.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
I mean, I guess we've won all 3 days. I didn't even pay that much attention to it. Okay, we'll do the monster loot. It pays for itself, and it is burn and regen. Those are useful. Don't have a lot, but I want to look.
Profit 10.
Okay.
Do you have to leave already?
I wasn't paying attention. Big pivot. Oh, it gets rid of an ammo item. This is only ×2 now. This is a tool. I don't see... Okay, this we can 100% get rid of. And that's enough gold to at least figure this out.
So, how about this weather where... Oh.
This is ×3 because of the pet rock being a friend, which is why I bought it. A lighter for extra burn doesn't help this at all. This going off still triggers this. These being hasted is good. When you use this or this, and this is ×3, this charges, which makes this haste like crazy. We've got the build already, which is kind of crazy. Does this count as an ammo item? No, but if I were to do this, it's the same situation, but it's only going to charge it a little bit. Star Chart's going to do nothing for us. Grindstone I could put in to make the flagship do more damage. It's also a tool. But if I did that, that's down to ×2. If I were to throw this in, it's still just ×2. Yes, okay. So if I take this out, I do Pet Rock, and I do Fang. This is ×3. This is hasting when this goes off, which then charges this. There's obvious things we do better later. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see how this works. He's got the crow's nest. I was hoping he had something else I needed, but there's a couple things I could do, like yeah, we've got the engine of these 3 items.
Waste of gunpowder.
A potion does nothing, but this isn't bad. Oh, wait. Why does that make it 4? Why does that make it 4? The fact that it makes it 4 is insane. Because this takes it back down to 3, but this I could reload the shield potion and have the shield potion constantly going if I wanted to. But that's just to... That does 1 less charge for this, but I don't think that matters. This going off again charges it, so that evens out.
You have great potential. Let me train. I sense much uncertainty.
Let's take a shield item, I guess.
Too much treasure, not enough chest.
I'm not gonna use the grindstone. I'm never gonna use the medkit.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
None of this is good, so we will take the cooldown reduction on the aquatic items to slightly lower these.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with...
I mean, the engine is built. It's all about padding it. Getting this perma-hasted, I don't think it's there yet. It is. I still got absolutely destroyed.
Bring her about!
I've got no health. And that guy had survivability. Okay. I've got the engine, and since the engine is built, I have only lost. Okay, I'll take the small burn item. Hop snappers aren't a friend or anything? That still counts as ×4? It's worth having out there for that. I was hoping for the fire friend one. I'm just trying to... I mean, it has ammo, so it's not worth having out there. Oh, that's why... Oh, it's an ammo item. I'm so stupid. A potion's an ammo item. Okay. The thing we can get rid of. I don't necessarily want to get rid of that stuff yet. I'm looking at skills again, which I might not be smart. I want something better than that. We'll get inexorable since it'll start to scale as we go. Take the rocket trooper. Because the rocket boots, we would just sell to buff the captain's wheel, even though it looks like everything's pretty much perma-hasted anyway.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
This doesn't have a use. It would gain haste because of, like, if I swap out the trebuchet, for example, it would gain haste a lot, so it would be a good crit chance, but it's not going to go off on the charging like that. Okay. Just sell this. I'm not going to try to scale that up. Star Chart I'm kind of just hanging on to, and so if I can use the whatchamacallit.
Close your eyes and grab something.
Look, another one of those. That's
a bargain. Warms
that.
my rusty circuits to see that find on.
Take that too.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Oh,
Well, you're doing
I tried to sell it before buying it.
Clean up the bazaar.
Upgrade for one of these would be nice. Cannon, you would put it instead of these two, but it's not worthwhile. That's not worthwhile. That's not aquatic, so this doesn't really do that much. If I put it in instead of these two, this goes down to 2, so the haste of this going off doesn't actually matter. It permanently hastes these, which doesn't matter. This wouldn't help this at all. Let's keep upping the burn, I guess. I don't know if that's the right play.
But I've seen my
If the
share
flat damage might be better. Because this is hitting for a lot. This is hitting for a lot. I guess the burn is useful. Do I lose or do I win? It's close. I win. Okay. And the shield potion exists just to try to keep me alive for a little bit longer, I guess.
without a blade.
Swapping out this pet rock would be awfully nice. A gold tier item that I'm probably not going to be able to afford. This being the only friend is still better than a loose ray, even though a slow would be nice. It doesn't have an adjacent friend to get multicast. And this is at least getting 5% crit chance, so we just reroll. A musket's not bad because every time this burns, it does damage, but if I put it over here, this goes down to ×3 as opposed to ×4. But it still has the ammo thing. It's, I mean, 200 damage every 5 seconds. It doesn't haste. I don't think it's worth it. It would charge that once. This is the same speed, and so it's charging at the same pace there. I think we ignore this. I'll work at the docks because I got the star chart. I might be throwing.
In need of some financial assistance.
But if I can win this, there's a lot here that makes me really strong. The claws, no, but like crashing waves would be insane.
See that plank?
Bang.
Walk it.
I mean, that gains a ton of damage every time I haste, which I am hasting a lot. But just the thought is that takes it down to 3 again. This gets charged a lot. Vehicle or a large item? That's a vehicle. This is not. Every time those go off, this charges. It's a constant thing where then this gets a ton of damage too. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I level up Trebuchet. I mean, Captain's Wheel hasting for 2 seconds. It's perma-hasted anyway, so I don't think it matters. I think I do the Trebuchet for a little bit of extra damage and burn. Upgrading these actually isn't bad. It didn't give me the upgrades. We'll take a little bit of crit chance, I guess. Medium and large.
I mean, Welcome to my business.
No. No. He's everything for 2 seconds. It would go down. I wouldn't have a tool. I'd have to find a small tool to throw in. The fact that it charges for 3 seconds is basically the same as it's charging for 2 because it's half of its thing. But the idea that this would also be getting hasted, which is also triggering that more. I don't think I need it. Because this falling down to times 3 makes it not worth it. The water wheel is a good play. I just don't need it.
Oh, Fitzworth is gonna yell at me.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
A not very scaled Lang Zhan. I mean, yeah, this should be an easy win.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round!
I guess they only had one win, which is why they're... But that Lang Zhan means it's gold, but they couldn't have won more than one fight. I guess they leveled it up late, so they probably won like 2 fights and that's it. I'm gonna work at the dock just to get more money because I still have the star chart.
For me, this is
No upgrade? Darn. So like, Crow's Nest is not the play because you can't get Trebuchet the life steal. Because you need this flagship of ×4 to be making the Trebuchet go crazy. So if you get rid of it, then you're not life stealing. So it's kind of
in
pointless.
and out here and there, so rushed, so confused.
Not. I mean, I've got a small crit chance. That'd be actually really good to get, because even if this only crits once, the haste then charges this another second. That'd actually be really good, and our crit is scaling. So Cosmic Wind would be amazing. It's not going to give it to me. It's going to give me the worst thing it could. That's okay. This could get a ton of damage. I don't think it's a play. This is never going to do a ton of damage. I was just trying to think of if this, giving this more crit chance, if I get like one of the skills that is when you crit, whatever happens. But I'd rather just have the crit on this for the additional damage and burn.
Come on in. Let's chat.
There's a bunch of stuff to like... I don't know what I'm looking for, but there's a lot of things I could use. So I'm gonna... Look, it's trying to sell me the shark ray back. The lighter is interesting because it's a tool. If I got rid of like the captain's wheel for like that water wheel, which was a property, this would let me throw a tool back in. But it's one burn every 3 seconds that doesn't trigger anything else, so no.
Buy, don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
We'll do the gumballs for crit chance. I mean, the shielding, the shield potion I need to get rid of. I just don't know what to put in. I guess a little bit of damage helps too with this going off as much as it does. Just a little bit extra damage. Max health, sure. But there's the blue ones. That's what I need. Because like I could put pop snappers out, which is going to add 18 burn over 9 seconds. Do I want that, or do I want 156 shield that goes kind of early to just stay alive a little bit longer?
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
He's going to freeze me. That's the best thing he could have frozen. Okay. He's got great shielding, but I think I can burn through it. He doesn't have amazing damage if I can break the shield. Okay, the burn stacked up. If I could get lifesteal, then... Because I have no way to sustain myself.
But I don't use paint.
I mean, once I get the Fatal, we'll see what the Enchanted gives me is.
Well, howdy, hero.
I'm already at 6 wins? I did not realize that. Oh, I've got a ton of money, okay.
Hat's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Just
Warms my
take any
rusty
little
circuits.
piece
See
of damage
that
we can
I know.
get.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Don't have a slow item.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
The 14% crit from that, so 46% crit chance on that. That's pretty good.
Do you have any really small things?
No reason not to upgrade it.
Now
I could grab this for extra
will
XP, but
inspire
I
the
don't
crew.
need it. No. I could have it perma-hasted by losing that and like having this go off like crazy with hasted, but it's not worth it. Katana is always interesting because it charges your trebuchet faster, but no, this is charging faster. I don't know that I can beat the Burninator bot, but I want to see. He doesn't have any skills? I was hoping, because I don't know if I've ever fought him before. I was hoping to get something that would let me burn better. Yeah, I think I'm going to restart after this real quick.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Pylon's cool, but not something I actually want to use. When you slow haste, it's pretty interesting, but I'm already hasting like crazy. Lose health, gain crit. I don't think that's worth it, even if it is, 40 extra damage on that. And like crit chance on it. I think I'd rather just add more burn. And let me. Well, let's use this really quick. Okay, let me restart that. I still have to hide it because what it does is it automatically switches to a different window. So like it would show any other window I have open, which I don't want to do because I've got some stuff open that I don't necessarily want to show. Yeah. Okay, we've got potential here. I could start with a bunch of shield. let's. I mean, it might have been worthwhile, but I want to see what else I can potentially get.
Warful.
That is not considered an ammo item because I could do something like throw that instead of this, but then that's ×3. It'd be a bunch more shielding. I could throw it out with like pop snappers. So pop snappers burns more. It's not worth it. None of it's worth it. Pearl goes off like crazy because of the flagship, but it's such a small amount and it can't replace anything else. So no.
Like that decision comes from a negative place.
Aquatic items could let me get an upgrade. Let's look at them. I got a bunch of money. Gumballs wouldn't be bad either.
Hey, it's my favorite air breather.
No. I mean, there's all uses for these, but I mean, not this one. Haste 3 aquatic items, unless it can haste itself.
May the tides bring you
Oh, I didn't realize that's at the end of the day already. Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
I've got so little health.
Makes this more fun.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians.
There's your build. I mean, it doesn't one-shot me. So if I can get enough damage before it can go a second time. And I did.
Next time I'll
Silver victory.
what I learned from this.
7 victories in 8 days, not bad.
My ship red, but I don't use paint.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
I mean, I'm at this point, I'm just kind of looking for the upgrades. And it's like something to, like a small friend to replace this. The 5% crit chance is nice, but it's not that important. Haste item doesn't, I don't think matter relative to the general cell.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
No. I mean, I'm hazing like crazy, but no. So, like, this is the spot where, like, this, if this was like 100% crit chance, this critting 4 times would haste, would only haste for 4 seconds, but it would give it more crit chance. It's not trying to trick me with the weather glass. No, we're not doing weather glass.
Lower my prices.
I'll do the elite duelists. At some point, I'm gonna start losing these NPCs, but if I can get Big Ego, I am set. But can I kill him is the question. The shield critting is nice. Okay, I got him. I can give me Big Ego. Please, please give me Big Ego. That's not Big Ego. I don't want the lower health thing. My health is already low enough as it is. I'll take burn when I can get it.
You have at least a grade.
I've got so much money.
Since you have come to me.
When you crit, your weapons gain damage. Reduce the cooldown of aquatics by 10. I don't think that necessarily matters. When you crit, your weapons gain 10 damage. That little bit of extra damage can make flagship hit for a ton, actually. I'm gonna take it. I don't know if it's gonna matter. Large, because I'm trying to get these upgrades. No dice. And Canada, just because these are going off like crazy, Canada would be funny, but that's not gonna happen. Nope, end of day already. Well, go ahead and kill me, Dooley.
But I've seen my share of storms.
There's the Monitor Lizard. He's got friends. The only hope I have is if I can kill him instantly. Wait. Wait. I can't tell if we drew or if I actually beat him, because I said I was at 0, but he also died. I'll take it. I beat a Monitor Lizard dually. He didn't have the full build, but holy cow, we'll take it. At this point, this isn't gonna happen. This might be stupid to not go for the upgrades. I need health. Just be able to survive a little bit longer. Okay, medium and large, that's good. Give it to me.
I mean, welcome to my
Boulder?
business.
No, thank you. That Sexton is tempting to give these the crazy crit chance to where it goes off. If it crit 4 times, this would haste 4 times. And then this would crit, which would rehaste it, which would then set a chain of things in motion. No, I don't think that's a smart play. I don't think it is. I think this is better.
Is it because I talk too slow?
Science, magic, synonyms.
I knew he had a skill at reload. I couldn't remember what it was. Turns out it's not something that I can actually use to reload that shield potion. Though I guess the shield potion isn't that important, really.
See that plank? Walk
I mean, if I bought the other weather glass, I'd now have a diamond weather glass. I mean, there's no situation where I pivot to that. Diamond trebuchet, the flagship, I'm assuming, just increases damage. I'm pretty sure I just take the trebuchet, the diamond.
The cleaner the blade, the quicker the fight.
And then
If you find
let's look at aquatic items, I guess.
Treasure. I'm sure you'll still win, even without my treasures.
Imagine the wonders waiting for us in the ground.
Who doesn't count? Okay, no. Narwhal over Pet Rock, because it's also a friend. And well, aquatic's the only difference, okay. Shielded what man, they really want to give me a weather glass, okay. It can't be frozen or slowed anyway.
Hey, you're a
A little bit of a waste of money, but just to make sure everything's perma-hasted. I always forget to do that. Because this is a haste item, it didn't trigger for that. I always do that. Oh well. I think everything's perma-hasted anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on.
If it affected the charge on Catapult, that'd be pretty funny. Okay, he's got the same build that just goes a little faster, I think.
You've got talent.
Nope, got him. Mine went faster.
Nobler use. You fall like a boulder.
I'm 1 win away. I can't believe it. See what diamond tier item we got here. Freeze 1/9 for 3 seconds every 7 seconds. But it's not like an ammo item, right? No. Okay. Monster junk.
Howdy, hero. Hooey! Now that's a bargain. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
This junk doesn't really matter that much.
Park to clean up the bazaar.
I mean, we'll take 1 extra burn, a little extra health.
To see that find a home. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
forgot to do the give everything value, but doesn't really matter. He has assault whenever any non-weapon is used, slow it. That is potentially very good against like dualies, and it only slows my shield potion, which doesn't matter, and my captain's wheel, which is charged. Okay, it doesn't matter. Keep giving me the bayonet. I don't know why I always do that. I look at like what I can get, realizing I'm never actually gonna get it. Lower those cooldowns just a little bit. Medium doesn't really have anything for me. We'll get the big chocolate. I just need to live long enough to kill them. Gold tier skill for sure. I can have flagship slowing like crazy. Because nothing I have is like the leftmost does anything, right? No, okay. But also critting, then it gains crit chance, so this would crit more, but I don't have anything actually scaling. Well, crits, the weapon damage goes up. They're both really good. I think I'm going to go with the slow. I think the... Okay. And then we are going to shift all this over. So when this goes off 4 times quickly... I keep thinking like it's going off instantly. It's not. It's just perma-hasted. So it goes off 4 times every 3 seconds. Does that make the trebuchet faster? Because it's charging every time it's hasted, every time... No, it's 100% flagship. What am I saying? For the victory, if I lose this, I don't go to lethal, so at least I have 3 chances to get my gold victory. He has Crow's Nest, but didn't take life, but doesn't get life steal on the trebuchet. This should be a pretty easy win.
Defeat does not defeat me.
How the heck did they get that far with this?
All canon. No.
They're,
read the tides and listen to...
I mean, they were probably better off dropping the trebuchet for anything. But El Condor's right. I did win. Off of a bronze pet rock, a shield potion that just gets used once and sits there, and then the engine that is Trebuchet Captain's Wheel Flagship. I think that was 10 wins in 11 days? I mean, we'll take it. Let's do one more run. Apparently winning. I'm doing Pygmalion again. I want to get a stupid win on Pygmalion.
About lots of money.
Vanessa, I think the ranking definitely goes. Dooley is the best by far in the current meta. Then Vanessa, and Pygmalion's like way at the bottom. You can get some really cool scaling thing with Pygmalion, but a lot of times it just sucks. And I'm going to do the crazy shielding build if I can here. This is a very weird starting 3-piece.
Some forge paws say I hide behind my shields. But victory is victory.
Take the crit on the shield items. And of course I don't get the option for the silk. But duct tape is potentially not bad if I can grab it. This for 20 max health, sure, and this if I take a heal item. And this would be a great, just to have a nice, whatchamacallit. Oh my god, my mind just went blank. The thing that levels up when it heals. Succulents. Have a nice succulent charging up right there.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win.
We'll take it for now.
Not against me.
Tempted to take the income instead of the small item. And just sack this day. We'll look at these.
Society of Master Merchants welcomes you.
I don't even know. I'm not gonna buy any of that. It's not worth it.
Are you sure? Noticed I'm huge?
I mean, I lose. Unless they've got nothing, I lose.
More fun.
I really. They're on day 1. They already have 2 skills. First time you burn freeze. When you get frozen burn. So that's what like makes me think like there's weird stuff about this game. Like how is that possible that they got 2 skills plus items? I don't know. I mean obviously they started with the cutlass. Wait, how did they not like just oh I guess they only got 1 throw of the grenade. I mean, if I had bought like the healing bird, I might have actually won there.
Myself and I still lost.
I want shield items because I'm trying to do the shield build.
Me? Try my best.
I mean, we'll take it. It'll take a while for that to get going. Trying to think if either of these are worth it. I mean, this is only going to shield for 1 every 3 seconds, so it is not useful. I'm going to take this. Take the 7 for the property. We're going to sell this for the max health. Put this out. It's 1 shielding a second. It'll upgrade over time, I guess.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Well, we'll upgrade it once manually. Actually... Oh, he's got temporary shelter. It's different. Okay. I couldn't remember... Tennessee Mayor's who has the dog. I don't know if I win this. I win it, okay. So temporary shelter is not bad, because it scales a lot better than Fixer Upper does. Augmented defense isn't bad.
It's all about motivation. You gotta
Augmented
know
weaponry.
what you're fighting for.
Disappointing. We'll find a way to make it work. I'm just going to take the income. I'm planning on losing today again. There are a fair amount of medium items I would like, though.
I'll help you find who does. If it's not
Grab
right
that
you,
for economy,
I want you to be.
which I would have loved to have for the things that scale off of selling small items. I am going to grab
Pass that on my back,
textiles.
and I'll trot it to your door.
There's no situation where I want to put textiles in over Fixer Upper, though. So we'll take this loss,
You do see these tusks, right?
then see what we... Like, this is either
But I've seen my share. of
gets really good or it loses quickly. In terms of, like, loses by, like, day 7 or whatever's, like, the first day you can lose. He's attacking fast enough I can't get shield to actually do damage, so... I mean, this doubles in value tomorrow. Honestly, we get rid of Tusk Helmet as soon as we can.
land legs make you predictable. You move in
Textiles will
straight
go in
lines.
for the, like, temporarily.
Moving up in the world.
We'll look at small items. I don't think there's small items I want.
You can't afford it. I think that suits you beautifully.
Oh, I'm out of money. What am I doing? Bandages isn't bad temporarily, just for healing and shielding, and it potentially can scale. I mean, it's just a smaller version of textiles, basically, but textiles is about to go in. You know, I'm gonna buy it
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
because we're about to level up. How did I get 3 extra damage? Oh, from this. Every time you smell, sell is small. So the scrap is good, but I don't know what I'd actually necessarily put it on yet. Because I don't think bandages stick around, and putting it on Spiky Shield doesn't matter that much. I think I take the income to be able to buy more stuff as I go. And we're just gonna get income scaling for now. I don't know if I can... I'm actually concerned if I can beat anybody. So I'm taking the easiest one, though. He's got nothing for me except the bars of gold. And I guess Sharpening Stone wouldn't hurt. I guess he isn't stacking burn fast enough, where, like, it completely eliminates my damage. Textiles is mostly just poison protection. I mean, once I get to tomorrow and this is diamond, it keeps me alive for a bit. For a few days, probably. It gives me maybe a couple of days of wins.
All Jabalians are pacifists.
I don't think anything I do... Just gonna take the health because I can't afford anything else. Why did I think there was a shielding option in here? Let's put free damage on the spike shield and just take what I'm assuming is going to be a loss here. It potentially doesn't have to be. It could be a win. You never know. So he doesn't break my shield at all, which will let me do damage. But his poison is stacking up quickly, which I negate a little bit with the textiles. But I'm not... He's building up enough shield that I'm not breaking it, so it doesn't matter. Because I am healing for like all the poison damage, but it doesn't... It doesn't matter. Yeah. That's pretty crazy for a day 3 setup. If I could have gotten the one more heal... No, well, the heal wouldn't have been as good because I would have... The fact that I can't get through... He isn't breaking my shield and I couldn't scale up fast enough to deal enough damage to break his shield is pretty crazy. I don't know if there's a tool I want.
Craftsman blames his tool. A good one buys mine.
I mean, we take that for better
Ooh, I saved
scaling
that one
as
from
we
Curio's
go.
junkyard. Cleaned up real nice.
Each of those gives us a little bit of damage on augmented weapon. Who knows? Maybe at some point we pivot off of shield and utilize this augmented weaponry stuff. If this was Ganjo, we potentially take it and drop textiles just to get fixer upper, like going even harder. But this being diamond now, 32 shielding a second's pretty good. Game crash? Yeah. Not a full crash, however you describe that.
Hey, I use that brand myself. Quality stuff.
A lot of tempting things here. A shield item could be anything, and like shielding is what I'm trying to do. The flat gold wouldn't be... I'm gonna take the shield item.
Ooh, I saved that one from Curio's junkyard. Cleaned up real nice.
So we'll do this for now. I mean, the 7 gold probably would have been worth more than this because we probably would have seen this at some point. These being fast and just more shielding, it's better.
Make deals, not war. I can feel our energies resonating.
Lose 1 gold, but to free the little bit of damage, that's probably not worth it. Health wouldn't be bad, but a silver pinata is too expensive, really. The crooner would be good if I thought I could kill it. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea either. He's got nothing I want. A bushel's interesting in the idea that because I'm shielding like crazy, I could heal like crazy. But what good does that do if I don't deal damage? We got 3% crit chance.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe too nice.
His skill of when you heal, your shield things increase would have been amazing to couple with bandages and textiles. Because them going off would also increase the shielding. But that didn't happen. We'll check the silver tier skills. There's something here that can make something crazy happen.
I believe in joy.
I mean, 70 shielding is not nothing. I mean, buying a sun raises damage, but it's not. Not worth it. I could buy that to get value and just keep selling stuff to, you know, make it better, but I don't know. I don't think I'm doing this right. He's got very minimal burn, which means my shielding for damage is going to be good. And I think he's not applying poison fast enough that I can't heal through it. because textiles is healing for a ton. It's adding up now, but it looks like we're good. I was very scared because it seemed like he suddenly healed the full out of nowhere. I don't know why that kept saying 800. Okay, the textiles to counteract the poison has got us that win.
I'll see you again.
We'll take a shield skill because we're shielding. That's what we do.
Defensive for this, but I'm a shield master.
I mean, that's the correct way to do it. So it is... everything adjacent that gets additional shielding. I think I do... I guess bandages on the other side of this. I guess it doesn't really matter. Since they have the same time. You put it on whatever the fastest. And you want it on model ship, because then model ship is also shielding more every time these trigger. Okay, we're going to upgrade. It stays equal to shield. It doesn't do double, right? Yeah, so upgrading this actually isn't worth it. I know when you enchant it, I think you can make it do something crazy. Let's actually look at a unique skill that might be worthwhile here.
Thank you.
+1 shield for every 4 gold you have. Would I be sitting on gold? Income for every property, including stash. This is not a property, so it's just 1. Use a tool, heal. I've got no tools. Use a property, give this crit, but I don't... I'm gonna take the income.
You'll learn more from one day in the Bazaar than a decade in academia.
What do you mean?
I mean, we got 1 victory. That's pretty much as I could expect. And I mean, this guy is nothing for me. It's just an easy... Actually, I guess it's not a very easy win now that I think about it. I guess he can't get through the shielding now that this is out of ammo. I guess it still goes off when that fires, but... I mean, I need to get some upgrades. I need to actually be going to shops and seeing if I can get the upgrades for these.
I completed all the Julie courses.
I mean, just the diamond fixer-upper is what's going to carry me for a while. Let's get rid of that. I don't need it. And get rid of this. Don't need it. I can't fit the succulents in anywhere. If you don't have them in by now, they're not going to scale. Freeze item is interesting. Small items... I mean, let's look to see what there is. Aside from upgrading, I mean, the stuff I just sold.
Tell everyone
Take that for value. Upgraded bandages are basically the only thing I'm looking for. I could do the weird thing where you take jewelry and have it sit next to a rewards card to try to...
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
To see if it does something. This we hang on to in case we get like a potion that we can throw out there. Like a shield potion. Give it a second charge. Yeah, we do have medium items.
I'll help you find who does.
The 3 scaling weapons. I mean, buying and selling this would just upgrade this twice. I don't think it's worth it. To sell the couple things I'm maybe trying to hang on to.
It all works out.
Are you sure?
Probably a loss today unless it's another poison build that isn't quite online yet. No, I mean, he already has every single ray in the book, so. The first time you burn freeze for 5 seconds and it froze my spiky shield. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Let's just give that dually every item he needs.
Our tools, weapons? Well, that's up to you.
Now that's quality.
So we've got gold spare change coming in every day, I guess. Why not?
Bet you'll be surprised when that comes in handy.
Moving up in the world.
Now is it double the value? Yeah. So I mean, it now shields for 8, which is more shielding than bandages. And it's also faster. I don't want to put it out yet because I still want to keep it scaling next to the rewards card. But it's already better than bandages. Bandages offers healing, but the healing that I get from having more shield is better.
Work is never done. It can always be better.
If I upgrade this is giving 2 value instead. If I upgrade this, it should be 20 instead, and that's quite a bit more once I get the other stuff out there. I'm assuming this is triple when I do it in quadruple at diamond. And I wanted to keep scaling off of that. I'm gonna do the model ship.
Now that's quality.
Power Sander has its potential uses. Cog has its uses here. Chris Army Knife has its uses here. Crane, I don't think so unless I'm pivoting away from the idea of spiky shield. And eventually Fixer Upper falls off. I'm gonna win, right? Yeah.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
Okay. So the thought here is I dump that. Because, I mean, it is shielding, but the idea is it's not actually shielding that much. And then I need to do this swap. No, that's not right. So every time I use a large item, adjacent shield items gain. I don't have... Actually, I want to do... this? Speed is the same on that it was before. This is going to buff the shield on these two. This is going to continually increase the shield on here, so every time this goes off, this is shielding more. This is going to get more shield and damage as well. This is probably the optimal setup for now. Let's look at skills. That counts as a vendor, right? For that to increase in value? No, it doesn't. Or merchant? It looks like it did not. I don't think I want... Maybe I do. I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna take it because it's a lot of extra shielding right now. But like I said, a potentially fixed repper goes away because it's not going to gain more value. I guess I should have been putting a rewards card next to this the entire time. Because every time it goes up... Yeah, I goofed up. Because it would have, every single time, it would in a value of 1, it would increase by 4 shielding. I screwed up. It should have been increasing its value. I mean, that's interesting. For an anti-freeze setup.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Shielded gold regal blade on day 6. How the hell did he get that? That already does 500 damage. A gold ladle that's already down to 1 second. A shielded regal blade.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
That's a crazy setup to have already.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
I guess apparently.
Now that's quality.
I mean, it's 7 a second. That's not much, really. This was a very profitable merchant.
Reward the peaceful.
Oh, heck of a day.
Moving up in the world.
The diamond model ship is gonna do quite a bit. So a billboard in would be nice to just have in my thing. Because this gaining value increases its shielding, this gaining more value increases. I can't get to... Can I get to 24? I guess I can.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
I'm gonna take the scrap. Because now I'm at the point where I feel like the model ship is actually the build. Because every 3 seconds now, this is, going for 200. Scaling with this, but that scaling is maybe not that important. My only damage is if I have shield. So spiky shield going off would be pretty good. The textiles is still poison protection. I sold my freeze protection because the freeze protection isn't going to matter against a full build dually anyway.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
That increases shield and weapon damage on everything, but it doesn't fit because it's too big. What is this? Every day it goes up? Okay, that's not very much, actually. It's such a minor amount. I don't know why I thought that was worthwhile. I don't have space for I'm just gonna take a small heal item, I guess. Work at the docks, take the shield item. I guess if I just go to merchants, it does give me, and small merchants give me the option to upgrade that thing that's upgrading value too. Maybe something I should have thought about. Okay, that doesn't reload. So if I can survive it, their poison's gonna level up, but not to an insane extent, and they're not gonna bust my shield. It doesn't look like. This actually is doing quite a bit of. Oh no, the plus 30 from that going off for the first time also does a lot. 3% crit chance. I think I was good anyway. I was always going to heal through their poison.
Was invigorating.
Well, we got the 2 wins. We'll look at small and large. Well, I sell those bandages now. I can get the better version. I don't. I think textiles are still better. Shield skills because I'm shielding.
I hide behind my shields. But victory is victory.
Giving that plus 50 would be pretty good. This is double your level. Right now I'm level 7, so it'd be 14 on everything. I mean, it's either one of these. This having 50 right off the bat. I mean, that's basically an extra 100 shielding. I mean, it's an extra 40 over what I've got right now. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so it's either income. Gaining value on this is interesting. Gaining value on this is obviously also interesting. Because this kind of is stuck in the build to an extent now. An extra 12 shielding every 3 seconds. Cooldown. Let's try for the cooldown. I'm confident I can beat most of this stuff. 6% cooldown on everything is kind of nice. I don't think the Cosmic Amulet's worth anything. Actually, I guess that's the only thing in here that's worthwhile is the feather. The Oasis Guardian I think is mostly just regen. Unless it has like when you shield regen, in which case it might have been good, but... Kinda wish I had some more health. Hey, we got the feather. Do I want to hang on to it? No. Everything... I want to produce everything I currently have, so it goes faster. I don't need a weapon. We'll see all the Bazaar has to offer. We got some money to look at it. Let's see what diamond tier item we get. Laser pistol. Disappointing. Hell, ooh. I feel like there's not actually that much in bronze tier junk that's gonna get anything for me. The health is nice.
Discounts for peace.
we'll take that, so this continues gaining value and this continues gaining value, because pretty soon we're going to swap out the power sander. It adding basically 12 shield and setting that off is pretty good, but this making this go off faster I think is better.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
I still upgrade this one candy and one spare change.
Your aura
I don't think that's worth it. I also didn't have the space for it, so that kind of defeated the purpose. If I had the space, I think it would have come out even, for the most part, depending on what candy I got. It's too slow. I guess we're sitting on 2 wins. We're not doing, like, I feel like we're not doing bad, but we're obviously not doing well. It's an interesting setup, but I don't think it's going to scale fast enough to come anywhere close to breaking my shield. Okay, so we're getting to 3 wins unless he's got something crazy that's going to screw me here.
Well, I guess motivation isn't everything. You can learn a lot from losing.
Alright, we'll take a gold tier skill.
Lufu set himself apart. We Sphinxians must work together. I have seen such.
I don't know how much that's actually going to do. I mean, I'm obviously shielding a lot, so charging makes things go faster. If it, like, charges the textiles, that doesn't really help. But...
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
I mean, I don't know why I care about getting that little bit of damage, but... 3 silver tiers small is what I don't care about that. I don't think Ganjo, like, if I drop, like, textiles, I lose... The idea, so what I'm thinking is, Ganjo instead of Power Sander. Lose textiles, throw in the jewelry. It'd be increasing the shield on the model ship more than this is. It'd be increasing the damage more than that is. I think I need the textiles for the poison protection. I think it's worth having. I could grab it just in case. I don't think I do. I don't have anything scaling off of income, right? Take the flat gold. The health might have made more sense, but... I always forget what the Enclave Remnant is. It's poison. I think I win. Because he's not breaking my shielding and I can heal through all the poison. He obviously doesn't have anything I want though.
Believe you'll win, and you'll
Oh, gold bandages.
Not against me.
I was thinking, is there a situation where swap out textiles for bandages and jewelry? But no.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
Now that's quality.
That's what I was hoping for. Unfortunately, it doesn't carry over like the bonus value it's been getting most of the time, I don't think. Or maybe it does. Because I think it would have sold... No, I think it would have sold for 16 on its own. So the fact it's only +3 doesn't make a ton of sense. But it's good now. Good enough to swap out. I don't think I need to yet. I mean, I could finally upgrade the textiles, but...
This world is full of noise. You must find quiet within.
I think that's where taking a 2-second charge is pretty important.
Big for you to steal.
Because I don't have anything that's like a huge shield, but I have enough going that I shield quickly. Spices is gonna make this rough. Because I'm not gonna have enough shielding to do damage. Yeah.
I paint my ship red, but I don't.
Oh, that's... Okay, that was going off so fast that it scaled up pretty fast. Okay. Okay, I've got to look at what the heals on these do. Let me look at how Bazaar. We've got Spiky. Heal equal to your shield, which basically means I can replace textiles. Power Sander, heal 30. Model ship, when you use an adjacent item, heal 30. Fixer upper, heal equal to triple this item's value. Which is only 90 every 3 seconds, so no. And then textile, double heal. Okay. So my options are make this the same as textile, at which point I swap in jewelry and bandages for even more shielding. The bandage shielding is minimal. Power Center keeps going. What if I put it on jewelry? Heal equal to triple this item's value. Okay. Obviously, if I'm going to put it on the triple the value, you would do the fixer upper since it's the same speed anyway. As annoying as it is, I think I put it on here. Because now either I have double poison protection, but a bronze textile I think is worth at this point. But we'll swap it. Well, I think we're about to. No, we just lost the fight, I think.
This pork roast's almost done.
I mean, we keep it there when we go to visit the merchant.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying.
I mean, I don't think that's. I don't think I should play that.
I guess I made a sale. I'll take it. I guess.
What is this adding in at this point? 42 extra damage when I have no weapons.
Okay, now sell me something. Something huge.
Mr. Pygmalion, a man who understands business.
It's obviously too late for any of that, but
There is a time for saving, I suppose.
I don't think the Proudy Baron has anything I want, but it's worth looking at. Your items have double value during combat. I very much want that. I think I lose though, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, he one-tapped me. Alright, well. I guess it was a good run. We're not even gonna get to silver or to bronze, unfortunately.
You'll be back with bruises.
People first, profit.
Oh, I didn't put this back next to the thing to give that more value, but so the landscraper would have been the much better version overall of to like get rid of fixer upper at some point and put landscraper in, but now like to have this in the bag scaling the entire time would have been really nice, but obviously it's too late for that. I mean, I guess there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours in a day. Or does it count as 6? I guess it would have gained that much value as it went, but
Maybe if I got better goods.
I mean, if it's a slow poison building dually, we've got a chance, I suppose. I could have also... the power sander should have gotten swapped out at some point, because having the jewelry over here, the 1 second faster getting this extra shielding would have been kind of nice. Wait, does he not do damage in the huge rates? He does enough, because it's scaling. And I'm slowed enough, yeah, okay, I lose. I mean, the problem is, anytime my shield's broken, my heal's also broken, and my damage is broken.
The noise here is so distracting. Gotta focus.
Oh well. Our Pygmalion runs really sucked. I knew I needed to pivot off of Fixer Upper at some point. There's just never anything I could really pivot off it with. And obviously this jewelry got to be almost the same as it in 1/3 of the space. I should have found something to do, but oh well. We did at least get 1 full 10 win on Vanessa. It just seems Pygmalion's a little rough to get all the wins, but tomorrow, I mean that's it for today. I'm gonna call it a night there. Tomorrow I'll be on. I might like, I guess I should be doing like these free ranked ones. Tomorrow I'll probably do ranked as Vanessa rather than Pygmalion.
Let's sail.
I imagine, like, I don't know how much different ranked is. I imagine just people with probably better builds you're going up against. Besides that, probably nothing's different. So we'll try it out. I guess I was just blocking that entire thing I just clicked on and showed, but I don't know if it's like a daily free ranked or a weekly free ranked, but I haven't been using it. I probably should have been. Or maybe you only get 1 free. Ever. I don't know. But yeah, tomorrow we'll try that out as Vanessa, which definitely seems to be better than Pygmalion, but not as good as Dooley. Yeah, we tried some interesting rounds today, though. The last one, the shielding, I've had that work before. Just, I think I had it working before and I had Silk. And Silk scaling shielding is much better than any other shield scaling. Like, I did not have scale shielding after day 5. It was just the same shield basically the entire time, aside from the jewelry, which finally got slotted in, but it was too late. Too little too late. Like 40 healing a second, or 40 shielding a second on day 10 doesn't do you any good when the enemies are doing 1,000 damage a second or whatever it is. But, oh well. Hopefully we'll get some interesting builds in rank tomorrow. Well, that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And as always, please have a great day.